So the state of California wants to tack on additional taxes on firearm and ammunition sales here in the state. Let's talk about this. But real quick before we jump into this video, if you think that the state of California needs to stop infringing on our Second Amendment rights, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. I also want to give a shout out to one of the new sponsors of the channel, and that is AceLink Armor. This is their Formosa plate carrier. You guys have seen it now and here in a couple videos, and soon I'm actually going to be giving you guys a look at it out on the range. I'm building out a private range so I can do some more on the range type of stuff, education for you guys as well. But enough about that. This is the AceLink Armor Formosa plate carrier. It has level 4 ceramic plates in it. Amazing company here in the state of California. They support the Second Amendment. And if you use the code ARMSCHOLAR, you'll get 10% off on your order. And with some of their bundles that are really priced very well, that 10% off will go a long way to get you something that you'll be really squared away with. So the bill we're gonna be talking about in this video is gonna be AB 1223. And this was proposed by Assembly Member Levine here in the state of California. And in quick summary, what this bill seeks to do is to tack on additional taxes on firearm sales as well as ammunition sales here in the state of California. And then what it seeks to do is take that money, put it in a fund, and grant it to, I believe, the California Department of Corrections for them to institute some sort of program, probably gun violence programs, things like that. They call it the Cal VIP. I'm not familiar with how all their granting systems go. As many of you know, in the state of California, the state takes a ton of taxes, fees, and monies, puts them into grants in these funds, but we don't really see a whole lot of progress here in the state. In fact, it's getting even worse, but they decide to just institute even more taxes and fees like we're seeing here with this bill. And I'll put a link to this down in the detail section if you want to read it for yourself, but really there's one part that's kind of the most important. The top section says that they're going to extend out the deadline for this Cal VIP granting program. It's set to expire in 2025. They're sending out to 2028. And then the important section for this is going to be on the Chapter 2 imposition of tax, and it's going to be sections 36011 and 36012. So the first section says that an exercise tax is hereby imposed on every retailer upon the sale in this state of a firearm sold as new at the rate of $25 per firearm. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna add on a retailer tax of $25 for every new firearm that's sold here in the state of California. So what you just heard is that that $25 fee is going to be imposed on retailers, but that doesn't mean that us, the consumers, are not going to be impacted by this, because inevitably what's going to happen is if the retailers are going to have to pay $25 additional for every firearm they sell, the price of those firearms just went up as well. And what you're very familiar with here in the state of California, our firearms prices are already ridiculously high. So this impact is going to be felt by everybody here in the state of California just because the state wants to take that $25, slush it into a fund, and then do God knows what with it. Beyond just taxing firearm sales, they say they're going to also impose taxes on ammunition sales. And so the next section says that an exercise tax is hereby imposed on every retailer upon the sale in this state of ammunition sold at the retail at the rate of blank percent of the gross receipts of each ammunition sale. And so what's important there is that you heard me say blank percent. They haven't indicated yet how much that tax is going to be on the ammunition sales. So we actually don't even know how much that ammunition cost is gonna go up as well for us, because again, it's gonna trickle down from the retailer to us, the consumers. But one of the indications they have in here is they talk about some other laws that tax from 10 to 11%. So we're thinking at least the state of California is going to try to impose a 10% or 11% tax on the gross sale amount of that ammunition. And again, here in the state of California, not only is ammunition incredibly hard to find, it's super inflated right now, the price already, because we're in a shortage and people are going out and buying a ton of ammunition. And on top of all that, we might even see even more increased prices if something like this, AB 1223, goes through. So as of right now, this bill has simply been introduced. It's had its first read, but it hasn't made its way all the way through the assembly and the other floors as well. So it's still got a little ways to go, but we need to get active, let our local representatives know that we oppose this taxation on firearm sales and ammunition sales as well, because we can't afford for prices of ammunition firearms to go up anymore here in the state of California. This is going to price a ton of people out of exercising their Second Amendment rights here in the state because it's already so costly right now. So we need to get active, let everybody know about this bill, let them know that they're trying to impose more taxes, and then take those taxes and probably do absolutely nothing good with them instead of just pat their own pockets with it. Now, before I end this video, I want to let you guys know to keep an eye out for this Friday. I'm going to be putting out a video that's specifically for the community here on this channel. It's going to be an announcement of something that a lot of you guys have been asking for a long time. And so I'm going to bring an announcement to you guys on Friday. So just keep an eye out for that. And I wanted to let you guys know that there is going to be something coming that's specifically community based. And so if you guys have any guess of what that might be, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section below. And I'm going to be interested to see what you guys think it might be. So if you guys like the video and like support the channel, one of the best ways to do that is to like, comment, subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell because that helps the channel analytics, helps us spread the word about the Second Amendment, also spread the word about things like this that are going on in the state of California. So as always, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And never forget, this nation was built by armed scholars, and this nation will be maintained by armed scholars.